What if there was a simple way to set your body back to the way it's supposed to work? And the benefits include longevity, more energy, and better metabolism, and even loss of excess weight.
But before we get too far, a quick disclaimer, everything we share in this video is for educational, entertainment, and hypothetical purposes only.
We're not giving medical advice. We're just two people very passionate about uncovering compounds like Retatrutide and how they might play a role in helping people feel alive again. Because let's be honest, so many people today are walking around tired, foggy, frustrated, not feeling like themselves.
I mean, right, you eat clean, you try to work out, you maybe even take supplement, and still your body feels stuck. And that's why this conversation matters. Retatrutide presents a new wave of science that's helping people understand how to get their body back into alignment with energy, motivation, metabolism, so it's working with you and not fighting against you.
So let's start with the basics. Retatrutide, or Reta, is a triple agonist peptide, which means it targets 3 major receptors in the body: GLP1, GIP, and Glucagon. You might have heard about similar ones like semaglutide and tirzepatide, and those might target 1 or 2 of them, but Reta takes it a step further.
Yeah, and this is huge because each of those receptors affects your metabolism in a unique way. GLP1 helps stabilize appetite and your blood sugar. GIP improves your body's insulin response, and glucagon actually helps burn stored fat for energy. So instead of just suppressing your appetite like the older versions do, Retatrutide is like a biological reset for your entire system.
And that's why so many people are calling this a potential game changer. Not just because of the weight loss, but because of how it helps your body remember how to function optimally again.
Here's the part that excites me the most. The resets. So many of us are living in a constant fatigue. Like, you wake up tired, you crash mid-afternoon, your cravings are all over the place, and even when you're eating healthy, it feels like nothing changes. That's because your body signals, things like insulin and leptin, have stopped communicating properly.
That's where Retatrutide's mechanism comes in. It's not forcing your body to lose weight. It's helping it remember how to manage energy the right way. When insulin and leptin sensitivity are restored, your body stops panicking and storing everything as fat. You start burning fuel efficiently again. Hunger stabilizes, energy comes back, and that's when people are starting to say, I finally feel like myself again.
And that's what we have heard over and over again. People aren't just losing weight, they get their spark back. That feeling of waking up with motivation, having focus, and not fighting your own biology every single day.
Now here's where it gets fascinating. GLP-1 calms the brain's food noise, so you're not thinking about food all day. GIP improves how your body handles sugar, helping you avoid that energy roller coaster. And glucagon, that's the key that flips your system into fat burning mode.
And when all three are active at once, it's like a symphony. You're not just eating less, your metabolism is actually retraining itself. That's why people describe Reta as feeling balanced rather than restricted. It's helping the body work smarter to stabilize energy, your mood, and even cognitive clarity.
And think about how that translates. When energy stabilizes, you're not dragging yourself through the day. You're not hitting the wall at 3 p.m. You're actually wanting to move again. You're not forcing motivation. It returns naturally, able to work out without dreading it and making the right health decisions that you want to do.
Yeah, and the other thing I find fascinating is how these peptides might affect inflammation, not just in the body, but in the brain. When neuroinflammation is high, you feel foggy, anxious, disconnected. But when the inflammation calms down, it's like a light switch flips on, and you get clarity, focus, and emotional stability. They all improve.
That's what's wild about it. You're not just treating one issue, you're really rebalancing the entire system. When your gut, liver, and brain and the hormones are all communicating again, the body finally gets back into rhythm.
Yeah. And that's when things like weight loss or muscle tone become side effects. Because the real win is vitality, feeling sharp, confident, and strong from the inside out.
Who wants to feel vitality once again?
Yep.
Now, peptides like Retatrutide often can work best as part of a bigger system, what we call stacking. Some people pair it with tesamorelin for growth hormone boosting and recovery, and BPC-157 for inflammation. They work together.
And when you combine that with the basics like good sleep, strength training, and mindful nutrition, the results compound. It's like your body starts trusting balancing itself again. I mean, you're no longer fighting uphill every day. You're flowing with your natural biology.
It's that shift from survival mode to thriving mode. And that's when people start to notice their mood lift, cravings disappear, energy soars, and they say, I'm not just losing weight, but I'm getting my life back together.
And that's why we love these conversations, because this isn't about shortcuts. It's about restoring what God already designed in your body. When you give it the right signals, the healing begins from the inside out.
So if you've been feeling stuck, tired, frustrated, inflamed, and just not yourself, this is a reminder. Your body was made to heal, and science is finally catching up to help it do just that.
So if this resonated with you, hit like, share it with a friend who needs hope, and follow us for more conversations about peptides, health, and living fully alive again.
We're just getting started. This is the beginning. We've seen the positive results from not just Retatrutide, but from many of the peptides that are really breakthrough, and they're helping people. And we want to help you guys be informed. We want to help you guys just know how to make the best decisions with your own health.
And also, guys, you got to be careful out there. There's a lot of shady suppliers. So if you want to know where we have done our research, where we found them, and we'll help you out with that.